Well, hello, John Mayfield with Global Real Estate School, your school administrator and instructor. I've got a video I want to show you about some new items I've incorporated into your course and some things I'm working on, things I'm planning to do. And then I thought, well, why not just go ahead and put this on YouTube, some of my social media accounts, in case someone's watching and they would like to know a little bit about the school and how it works. So I want to get into some of the changes and things that are going on right now. This will be an item that I'm putting up. So I'm going to switch over to this specific window. This is when you first log into the course, you normally will come to this screen right here. And whatever course you have will be right here. Sometimes it's always good, you can look and see what's in progress, what's overdue or completed. And so normally most of you will just have the one course that you are taking, and unless you are taking some continuing education courses. And of course you have your recently viewed courses right here. And a couple of things I want to remind you is that over here on the left, now some of you, depending on how you set your dashboard up, may see this information across the top. And of course, it would be different if you are on a mobile phone or a tablet. But you want to look for what is called the content library right there. And in the content library, I want you to understand that anytime you want to review modules, this is where you would go, not in the main course. Sometimes I have students who will accidentally go back into the main course to want to review material, and you don't have to do that. The main course is, of course, locked down so that you have to go through the slides in a specific order, and there's a timer, and you cannot move forward or skip around unless you finish the slide. The timer finishes, okay? Once you go through the course, you can always go back and look at something previous and then move back forward. But to just move from slide, the first of the module, to the end of the module, you cannot do. So that's why the review modules work so well. So right here, you will just go into the review module, and you can see that here you could literally go into a module, and then with this module you can jump around, go wherever you want to go. Okay, so I want to bring this up. In this case, now I want to kind of remind you here a couple of items is that it restart the module. It doesn't really matter because you are in review mode, but you can resume or restart. Restart flushes out any answers you've actually chosen. But notice now that we are in the review module, right here, I can go and select the menu. Now, again, this could look different if you're on a mobile phone or a tablet, but I just want you to understand, since we're in the review modules, you could just jump right down and start taking the questions, okay? So which best describes a fixture? Well, it was at one time personal property. Now, if you're like, okay, I get it, John, you don't have to tell me the correct answer, just hit the next button and you can go on. But again, you can just jump down. You might want to go to the flashcards right down here and just take a look at each flashcard. So you can move around, jump around anywhere you want in the review module. So I wanted to make sure that you understood the review modules were there. Now, one other item. There's one or two slides, and I'm trying to fix this little bug where the next button doesn't appear. And I will have people say, I'm stuck, I can't go forward. Well, don't forget, you have a next and a back button right here, okay? So sometimes I'll tell them, don't forget you have a next button right up there and right there. And so if you don't see the next button, there's only one or two slides. just always remember to
from the
select
middle of the
this
screen.
next button right up there. So again, these are the review modules. You can jump around, go
Let's
wherever
go
you
over the
want
learning
in
objectives
the review
for
modules.
Module 2. In this module,
So review modules, very important. Again, that is in the content library. You can find the content library right here. The other item I want to point out to you is that when you finish the main course, you want to go into before your exam preparation. I have a bunch of really good questions right here for you, okay? Be sure, now this is only after you finish the course. That's why I have a week before your exam. I want you to be sure and go through these. These are all national questions. If you select state-specific material, it's going to tell you here that those are located at the bottom of your course, okay? Let's take a look at that right now. So go into your main course. I'm going to go into the Missouri course and notice right here, these are all of the modules. Now, I'm locked out of all of these, but at the very, very bottom, you will see, I'm going to keep going down, all the way down to the bottom, right here. Missouri, it's underneath the 24-hour practice course. Missouri State Specific Exam 001. Missouri State Specific Exam 70 questions. Missouri State Specific Exam 3. And this here is the Missouri State License Law Review modules. They are unlocked, okay? So don't forget that. Those are unlocked. Mine are showing an expiration date, but don't worry about that. So just want to recap here a couple of items for you. In the content library, don't forget you can review all the materials right here, okay? Also in the content library, you have audios of all the chapters. So if you're in your car and you want to listen to those, you can do that from your mobile phone. Before your exam, this is the week before. These are all national questions. They are questions than what you have in the main course, okay? These are all different. And for state-specific material, it's telling you you've got to go into your main course, okay? Need to go into the main course, and you need to go all the way to the very, very bottom where you will see state-specific exam questions 001, 002, 003. There are a couple hundred state exam questions there, okay? They're at the bottom of the course. The Missouri review modules are at the bottom of this dashboard, okay? Just wanted to give you those couple of items there. And also, under the content library, if you're in the broker's course, these are great questions. So there's scenario-based questions. Brokers only, salespersons, you do not need to look at these. This is for the broker's test. You can do digital flashcards. These are the same questions you have in the course, the practice exams. There might be a few more in there. So I want to go back over to the content library. My Quizlet had expired. If you select Quiz Study Guide, you'll see each specific state. Now, these are not questions that I have written, okay? However, you can actually go into Quizlet and you can make these however you want. I'm going to choose right here, choose a study mode down at the bottom right. So here you might want to do test, okay? And if you do that, then you can actually set up only multiple choice, start the test. All right, so don't forget, lots of great stuff in the content library. Again, practice exams, all the questions that are in your main course. There might be a few more. One thing I always want to encourage you, that's probably expired too, but we kind of showed it up here in the review modules, and I just want to go back over this again. When you go into a module, it's going to ask you, so just pretend that we're in the practice exams, okay? And actually any of these review modules. If you select resume, your previous answers will be shown. If you hit restart, and again on practice exams and review modules, just hit restart. That flushes everything out, okay? And that way you won't see your previous choices. Now, don't forget, next button right up here or next down here. If you see a slide and this is grayed out and you say, John, I'm stuck, I can't go forward, yes, you can. You'll just have to use this button up here, okay? Now, since these are unlocked,
you might spend an hour and 30 minutes on this. If you're writing a lot of notes, and
I can go to any slide I want to. So don't forget that. And that's where those modules are. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. A lot of great stuff there with Global Real Estate School. One other thing I'm going to be offering, and I want you to be aware of, is I will be doing office hours where each week, one day a week, and I'll have to look at my schedule, but I'll send an email out. So be sure that you're looking at my emails when I send those out, because I may have to change those from week to week and time to time. I want to give everybody ample time rather than just saying 12 to 1 or 11 to 12. Some days we may do them in the evening for folks, and some days 4 to 5. But I'll send an email out, and I may even post it here in the news items for you. So be sure and read those as well. But it's important that you read my emails. I want to try to encourage you and keep you motivated. And I want you to get through the course. This new philosophy I'm using here, the quicker you can get through the course, then start going through those practice tests and we'll get you ready for the exam, okay? But stay informed, and I'll let you know. But office hours will be available on Zoom. I'll have the link. This is for my students only, so you have to go to Global Real Estate School. But you can log in. I can have a personal one-on-one conversation with you. If there's 3 or 4 of us online, we can talk about things that that are troubling you. I can help you out and help you pass the test, okay? Hope this video was helpful. Thank